Hey there, welcome to Lovable AF. I'm Grateful Sherry. So today is Raise Your Standards Friday. So people say things like raise your standards, and just real quick, raising your standards is literally just saying how life gets to treat you, how your relationships gets to treat you, how things show up for you. That's literally all it is. And the more we believe that we're worthy, the more we know that we're the queen, or whatever word works for you, that we're special, wonderful, divinely enough just as we are. The more we know that, the more we bring in people who treat us that way. The more we treat ourselves that way, the more that shows up for us in our lives. So I wanted to talk about, like, I was always going to lose in love, but not anymore. And here's the thing. For me, as I realized I was always giving away my power, I was always looking for somebody else to tell me if I was okay. Essentially what that does is no matter who you're with, no matter how great they are, and you can do this with people besides your partner, you can do it with your kids, you can do it with friends, but no matter who they are, sometimes they're going to have a hard time. Let's say you find a fella who's like a meditating, like amazing, enlightened guy, and you're continually asking if you're okay, like all the time, anything, like your worth is only in his eyes, period, nothing to do with you. So let's say he's had a bad day. His yoga went badly and he couldn't meditate. His crystal bracelet broke, whatever, right? And he's pissed and he's pissy. Right? Because every human has this. But if you're like, okay, am I okay? As soon as you can tell, you can feel he's not okay. He's not okay. I must mean I'm not okay. Like literally, if you guys have ever, if you can feel that, if you know what I'm talking about there, you'll know. And here's the coolest part of this. The more that you stop and say, I'm the one who gets to say that I'm okay, and no one else gets to say this, that's when you can start winning in love, because you can provide the love it is that you've always wanted. If you want to be cherished, you better be cherishing the shit out of yourself. If you want a man to take good care of you, you better be taking good care of yourself, because you do not attract what you want. You do attract what you are, period. So I just saw this post and she's like, do you want a man to treat you good? What have you done for yourself lately? And I was like, well, I got this tattoo because I wanted to. I got a massage. I took myself out to lunch and my son came with me. Let's see, there was like more things, right? Like my nails did. I treat myself really well. Now, why do I do that? Because that's what I want in my life, because that's how I want to be treated. And guess what? The more I take good care of myself, the more everybody who shows up in my life also takes good care of me, right? It becomes an of course. But the path started with knowing that I was good enough, knowing just breathing in and out that I was good enough. So imagine what this would feel like for you if this is ringing your bell at all, that you are good enough right now. You are lovable as fuck just the way you are. You don't have to be different. You don't have to act different. You can just be you and just start loving you and taking care of you and treating you the way you've always wanted to be treated, loving you the way you've always wanted to be loved. The more you do that, the more everything in your life lines up for that to happen. And the power is only yours, because even if, let's go back to the yoga guy, and I've given him all my power, and sometimes he's pissy and sometimes he's not, and I freak out and I go from I'm okay to I'm not okay, right? It's never going to work no matter who I do that with, because they have no say-so. You're the only one that has the say-so. So even if they try to show up and be like, I love you, you're amazing, you're not going to get that. You're not going to take it. And if they continue to do that consistently enough, like right up in your face, at least for me, I've just pushed that relationship right away because I was proving something else. So if you want to be loved and you want to have that wonderful, amazing love, start by loving yourself. It's the best thing you can do for your kid. It's the best thing you can do for your partner. It is the best thing you can do for the world, because we don't need more people chasing after enoughness, right? Never being enough, numbing themselves, feeling shame, feeling pain. We need people who love the shit out of themselves and are feeling like I am amazing and miraculous just as I am. So if that's you, if any of that hits you and you're like, I want that, I have a place for some women. We're putting together the Lovable as Fuck Circle. This is literally about uncovering, reclaiming your own power it will help in your relationships, it'll help in your family, it'll help in your business. But literally, these are some really cool things. It's a 12-week program. We do group coaching calls with specific like things that we're working on, mantras, movements, all kinds of things. So it's not just like a one thing. And then we work together to support one another. Because I'm huge in group support. Group support for me is the best because it's where you operate in that place of breakthroughs where you don't know what you don't know, because you wouldn't know to ask. And so you wouldn't get that breakthrough, but somebody else is working on it and you get this aha. I've had it happen again and again and again. So I've put together the program. If you guys are interested, please PM me. You can comment here. I'll put a link in the bottom too. If you're on Instagram, the link's in my bio. And yeah, please let me know what you guys thought of this. Comment, like, let me know. Share if this is up your alley. All right, guys. I know I said this before. I'm going to say it one more time because it bears repeating. In case nobody has told you yet today, you are lovable as fuck just the way you are, and I'll see you tomorrow.